Good morning, lovely yogis. For today's Hatha practice, we will be doing half Hatha and then followed by Yoga Nidra. So for practice today, you'll need a bolster or a big pillow, a blanket, as well as a block or a thick book if you're at home. So we're going to start today's class in Shavasana. So you're coming to lay flat on your back with your shoulder blades folded underneath. So lift the chest, fold the shoulder blades under, and relax back down. Letting your feet relax away from one another and your hands down by your sides, relaxing as well. If it's comfortable for you, let your eyes close and then take a couple deep breaths. Letting your body sink towards the earth. Feeling tension leaving the body with every exhale. Feel the shoulder blades in the back of the neck relax. Feel your mouth and tongue relax. Staying there and breathing. So take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs, and then empty entirely and slowly. We're going to move into a 3-5-6 breath, and this is going to help us calm our nervous system. So again, take a deep breath and exhale. Inhale to the count of 3, 2, 3. Hold for a count of 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale slowly for 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a normal breath in and out. And then again, inhale to the count of 3, 2, 3. Pause for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale slowly for 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then take another normal breath. Keeping your eyes closed. Inhale for 3, 2, 3. Pause for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale slow for 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a normal breath. A few more of those. Inhale to 3. Pause for 5. Exhale for 6. Normal breath. Inhale 3. Pause for 5. Exhale for 6. Normal breath. One more time, inhale to the count of 3. Pause for 5. for 6. And then return to your normal breathing rhythm. Still lying down on your back. Eyes are still closed. And just notice the difference in the feeling of your physical body before the breath and after. Our theme today for our deep winter solstice and Christmas Eve yoga is patience and faith. Many things in life test us, strain us, deplete us, and sometimes leave us without hope. Yet there is a place in us where the ground is sacred and holy. That place within us is called faith. Remember faith. Without it, life can be joyless. We may have moments when we say, "What's the use?" We may go through times of anger and lose our belief in ourselves. But faith has the power to transform us. Faith can instill joy, bring peace, and restore a sense of acceptance and fulfillment in our lives. Faith is a simple place, but it is also a place of profound power. Faith doesn't always bring us what we want, but it will always bring us what we need. So today, cultivate faith. Touch it, hold it in your hand, feel it in your breath, see it behind your eyelids. Faith. So let's take 3 more breaths. And then moving slowly, bring your right knee in towards your belly, clasping your hands around it, and just hold it there for a moment towards your belly button, feeling that stretch as you breathe. And then over towards your armpit, pulling the knee up and over. Again, breathe. Keep that tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Relax the jaw. And then move it back towards the belly button. And then back towards the armpit. Going back and forth a few times. And then point and flex your toes. Just a couple times. Releasing the knee down. Other side, left knee comes up. Clasping the hands around the knee. And then pulling it in towards the belly button. Pause here, breathing. Focus on relaxing the muscles in your face and feeling that compression in your hip flexor. Pull over towards the armpit. Back towards the belly button. Back towards the armpit. Back and forth. Come back to the belly button. And then point and flex your toes a couple times. Bring your other knee back up into the center. Lift your chest up off the ground as you wrap your arms around your legs. And then slowly lay the head back down. Maybe it feels good to stay still, or maybe it feels good to rock. That's totally up to you. Breathing into the pressure of your legs on your belly. And then release the arms to T position, keeping those shoulder blades folded. Knees are up towards the belly. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, let both knees come to the right. Just a gentle twist here. Make sure both your shoulder blades are on the ground. Choosing a direction for your neck, whichever feels best for you. Again, let your eyes close and breathe through your left side body. Staying with the breath. Bringing that deeper ujjayi breath in the back of the throat so that you can hear it in your own ears out loud. Whenever you think of it throughout practice, come back to that ujjayi breath. Keep it flowing. Whenever you remember to breathe deeply like that, I'll remind you. Bring your knees back to the center. Maybe a quick hug in to recenter the spine. Arms come out. Take a breath with your knees at the top. And exhale both knees to the left. Adjust your shoulder blades so they're both grounded. Choose the direction of your neck. And breathe. Couple more deep breaths. Knees come back up to the center, quick hug in, and then stretch your legs straight down below you. Arms come straight up above, rest in your hands on the ground behind your head. We're going to take the shape of a banana, so walk your right heel off of the right side of your mat, followed by your left, crossing whichever ankle will cross. Sometimes the right ankle will cross over the left or the left over the right. Just depends on your comfort. And then we're going to scooch so that our torso comes to the same side, the right side. Left hand comes up and over. Take your left wrist in your right hand. And then again, breathe up and down your left side body. Full breaths. Both shoulder blades are still on the ground, both hips. Jaws relaxed, letting your neck do whatever it needs to do to relax. It's a slow start today. Releasing the left wrist. Come back to center with your arms, your torso, and both your legs. Other side, left heel comes off the mat to the left, followed by the right. Cross your ankle. Scoot your torso to the left as well, taking your right wrist in your left hand, adjusting your neck, and breathing through your right side body. Finding space and softness wherever you can. Slowly walk the torso back to the center, uncross your ankles, and take a nice big stretch. And exhale, release the body. We're going to rock and roll up to our seat, coming through and meeting in a tabletop position. Once you're in your tabletop, your wrists are stacked under your shoulders, knees under hips, fingers spread nice and wide. Let's cat-cow. So inhale, let the heart raise with the gaze, drop the belly. Exhale, rounding all the way down through the spine. Pull the navel in. Inhale, tailbone leads, tucking. Exhale, now you're tucking your tailbone. Feel that all the way down through the neck. Inhale, belly expands. And exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, round. Come back to center. Inhale your right hand straight up beside you. Exhale, thread under the left, resting on the side of your head and just putting gentle pressure through the palm of your left hand. Keep breathing. Push through the left palm. Coming back up, other side, inhale, left arm up and over, threading under the right. Gentle pressure through the palm of the hand, breathing into your twist. Coming back up. And then we're lowering down to our belly. So once you're down to your belly, wiggle your hips to ground the pelvic bone in. Bring your fingers off the mat to the side and come up onto your fingertips. We're going to roll up and down 3 times, Cobra waves. So inhale, lift the heart. Lift the gaze. Exhale, flow back down. Inhale, wave-like motion. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale. Bring yourself into your Sphinx pose. Again, wiggle the hips to release any tension held in the lower back. Angle your left hand in so that the palm is in the center. Bend your right knee and reach back with your right hand to the top of your foot, pressing your heel in towards your right hip. Take a couple breaths, feel that stretch in your quad, through your shoulder. Keep yourself lifted through the left collarbone, don't sink. And release the toes back down, recentering in Sphinx. Wiggle the hips. Right hand angles in, bending to your left knee, reaching back with your left hand for the top of the foot. See how my body wants to sink? Don't let it. Keep it lifted up and away from the right arm. Breathe into your left quad, the front of your left leg. And slowly release that foot back down. Coming back into the Cobra. So this time your hands are underneath your shoulders. When you're ready, push all the way up. Bring your toes together, knees to the edge of the mat. And then come into your child's resting pose. Forehead is resting on the mat in front of you. Hands are stretched out in front of you. Come back to your breath. Patience is sitting in the present moment with our hardships, without expectation, fighting, or ignoring. We can't be patient by hiding our impatience, or trying to be patient, or wanting patience. It is a state that naturally arises from within. We surrender to our internal deadline about how fast things should happen and give way to the unfolding of life. Let's take 3 more breaths. Let your belly expand. Inhale, lift the gaze, coming back into your tabletop. Knees are stacked underneath the hips. So keep your knees there and walk your hands to the front of your mat. Fingers spread wide again. We're going to let our heart dip towards the ground. So keeping your arms straight, let the heart dip. Keep the hips lifted. And you can rest on your forehead or your chin, whatever feels best for the back of your neck. Breathing into any tension. Two more breaths. And then slowly drag your elbows in towards your body. Coming back into your tabletop. Restacking wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, and press back into your downward facing dog. First dog of the day. Walking your heels one at a time towards the ground. Taking deep breaths as you're walking your heels. Letting the backs of your legs open naturally. And then take a breath, letting both your heels come down at the same time, resting there. Lift your tailbone towards the sky, keeping your knees as bent as you need them to be. Sweep your right leg up and back, stacking your hips, looking under your right arm, and then just slowly move the heel a little bit. Keep breathing. And slowly come back down. Replant the foot beside the left. Other side, left comes up. Stacking the hips, looking under the left arm. You're kicking your heel towards your bottom. Bringing it back down and around. Plant the foot in, take one more breath, let the hips sink back. And then lift the gaze. We're stepping our right foot between the hands and lowering our left knee down. So when you lower your left knee down, you pull forward That will help to traction the knee. And then make sure your right knee is stacked right above your right ankle. Push yourself up, pull your belly away from your leg, and reach your hands up to the sky. Collarbone is soft, jaw is soft. Breathing into your legs. And then hands come down on the inside of the right foot. From here, we're shifting our hip back, letting our front leg straighten, lifting the right toes, and then coming back into your lunge. We're going to move back and forth from lunge to the hips back. Keep breathing, moving at your own rhythm, at your own pace. If you're having any kind of pain in your left knee, maybe put your blanket underneath it to pat it. And then rock your hips back, letting your front leg straighten, holding it there. Take a few Ujjayi breaths. Rock forward. Hands are on the inside of your left leg. Heel toe so that your right toes are angled out. Heel is angled in. And then if you have the space, come down to your elbows. If not, just stay planted through your hands. That's perfectly good if that's what your body wants. Take a few breaths here, finding softness where you can. Cultivate that faith, cultivate that patience within the mind. Make your way back up to your hands. Heel toe that right foot in towards the center. We're lifting our back knee and we're sweeping back into down dog. Take a breath. Other side, left foot steps up, lower the right knee down and traction it forward. Make sure the left knee is stacked before you push up. Pull the belly away from the leg, reaching the hands up to the sky. We're in a wider angle here so that the collarbones are open. Ujjayi breath, focusing on the breath. Alright, slowly bring the hands down on the inside of the left foot. And we're going to start rocking. Hips come back, left leg straightens, let your toes lift. Back and forth, remember to pad your right knee if you need to. Taking your time with your body. And then coming back. Left leg is straightened. Take a few breaths, holding it here. Rock forward. Hands are on the inside of the left foot. Heel toe so that your left toes are angled out. Heel is angled in. And then if the space is there, make your way down to your elbows. Couple deep breaths, keeping your jaw relaxed. Make your way up to your hands, heel toe the left foot in. We're going to lift our back right knee, sweep back to down dog, and take a breath in and out. Stepping both feet between the hands. Inhale, lift halfway, look ahead. Maybe scooch your feet so they're parallel to one another but hip distance apart. And then as you exhale, let yourself come down. Just dangling here. So if you want, there's two different ways to dangle. One is to keep your knees bent and just let your spine dangle. Or you can focus more on the backs of your legs and just try and have them a little bit more straight while keeping the spine a little more long. So the one I'm doing today is keeping the legs a little more straight because I want to open the backs of my legs and keeping the spine long coming down. So there's a big hinge at the hip here. Remember, we're not locking our knees out. We're just putting a little bit of pressure. Let the back of your neck go. You feel comfortable letting go of the ground. Interlace your hands at your elbows. And then rock from side to side. Come back to center. Maybe move your neck from right to left. Up and down. Release the hands back down. Take one more breath in and out. And then as you bend the knees, slowly roll all the way up through the spine. Coming up, lifting the fingertips to the sky. Bring the arms straight down in front of you. Let your hands lead the way. As you round through the spine, bend through the knees, come all the way back down. Inhale as you roll all the way up. Reaching to the sky. Arms come down in front of you. Let the hands be heavy, leading you first. One more time, coming down. And roll through the spine. Taking your time. Come all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Take a moment just to feel the earth beneath your feet. Roll the shoulder blades back and down. Pull the navel in towards the spine. Lift the pelvic floor. And then open your eyes and find a spot on the wall in front of you. Your drishti, your focal point, the point that will keep you grounded. So hands come to your hips. We're going to shift our weight into our left foot and then bring our right foot either to our ankle, our calf, or into the inner left thigh, pressing the heel in. Hands come back to the heart center. Find the earth below you. And if it feels good to grow the branches, lift up through the heart. Take another breath. Slowly bring the hands down the midline. Bring the right knee back in and release down. Wiggle your hips to release that. Maybe you find a different drishti in front of you, a different spot to look at. Shift your weight into your right foot and bring your left foot ankle, calf, or inner thigh. A wall is always helpful here. Press the heel in, lift up through the heart. Breathe, don't hold the breath. Grow the arms up. And one more breath. down the center. Bring the knee into the center and release down. Wiggling your hips from side to side. All right, to the top of the mat. Let's inhale, lift our hands up to the sky. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway, straightening through the spine. Plant your hands down on the mat in front of you. Step each foot back into your high plank. You can chaturanga here, or you can lower your knees down to the mat. Keeping your elbows in, come down to the ground. Inhale into upward facing dog. And exhale back into your downward facing dog. Take a breath in and out here. And then right foot steps between the hands, lowering your left knee down to the mat, traction. Bring your left elbow up, and on the outside of the right leg, press your palms in towards your chest. And if it feels okay, you can bring your left knee up. If not, then just keep it grounded, twisting and breathing. Deep ujjayi. High on the back toes. Hands come down on either side of your right foot. Sweep back to down dog. Take a breath. Other side, left foot steps. Lower the right knee. Bring yourself up. You can bring the right elbow on the outside. Press the palms together and in towards your heart. And if it feels okay, come up onto your right toes. Grounding. Keep your back legs strong. Hands come down on either side. Sweep back to down dog. Take 2 breaths in and out. Lift the gaze between the hands. Step the right foot up. And windmill yourself up and open. So your feet are parallel to one another, maybe slightly pigeon-toed. And then just press your legs energetically towards one another. Inhale, open the arms to position. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, hinge from your hips, fold forward. Bring your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, and exhale, fold. Still pressing your legs towards one another. Elbows are pointed between the legs. If you're not reaching the floor comfortably, you can use a block. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hands come to your hips. Inhale all the way up. Make sure you're breathing in on your rise. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, open T position. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold forward. This time keeping your hands on your hips. Legs are pressing towards one another. And shoulder blades and elbows towards one another behind the back. Do not lock your knees out. Keep that micro bend. With your next inhale, all the way up. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, clasping your fingers together behind your back. Nice tight grasp. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold forward. Again, pressing your shoulder blades towards one another. If it feels comfortable, you can lift your arms off your back. If not, just keep pressing your shoulder blades towards one another. Keep breathing. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, release. Inhale, open. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, slide your hands down your legs, taking your peace fingers around your big toes. Inhale, lift halfway, lift the gaze. Exhale, fold forward. Keeping your collarbone pulled down away, so you're not falling forward through the shoulders. You're keeping the chest broad and open towards the ground. Inhale, lift halfway. Bring your hands out in front of you, keeping your feet where you are. We're going to walk our hands off the mat. Spread the fingers wide. Hands are about shoulders distance apart, just like you would be in downward facing dog. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, push your hips back. Long, wide-legged downward dog. So as you're here breathing, you are pressing your shoulder blades and your arms energetically away from one another. So you feel scrunched, open and press away. Breathing here. Lift the gaze between the hands, walk then back in towards your body. Perfect. We're going to do a sneaky little switch here. So slowly move your feet so that your toes are angled out, heels are angled in as you're here. And then let yourself come over to the right into a side squat. So you're up on your right toes, your left leg is straight, your heel is grounded, your toes are lifted, and then let your hands plant down again. Keep the collarbone broad, lift the gaze, feel that stretch through the inner seam of the left leg. And then slowly and in control, other side. So you lift your hips, ground yourself down for the other side. Right leg is straight, toes are lifted, hands are planted, gaze up. Breathe here. And then we're going to go from side to side. So slowly with control to the right, slowly with control to the left. Come back up to the center. Bring yourself to face the front of your mat. So our toes are angled out, heels are angled in. Drop the sit bone between the heels and then just rock. If your knees are not doing this, just stay halfway up, letting your elbows rest above the knees. Everybody is different. So you're rocking from side to side. Let both your heels come down. Bring your arms, pressing the elbows into the inner leg. Lift the gaze, hands to the heart. Jaw is soft, belly breath. forward. Letting your knees come down. Walk yourself back. Child's pose. Toes together, knees apart. Coming down for a rest. Reconnect with your breath. See what's going on in your body. Where is the faith residing for you in your body? How does it show up in your life? Three more breaths. And then bring yourself up. We're going to find our seat. So even if you turn sideways on your mat and have your heels on the mat, that might make these poses a little bit easier for your heels. So whichever direction where you can see me, stretch your legs out into a wide V, and then bring your right heel in towards the left inner thigh. Press the heel in and flex your left toes to the sky. Left elbow comes down on the inside of your left knee. Grabbing for your fingers or just pressing. And then inhale, right arm up and over. Use your elbow to roll the heart to the sky. Deep breath through the side body. Keep the jaw soft. Inhale back up. Switching to the other side. Left heel tucks in. Right toes flex. Right elbow presses on the inside of the right knee. Grabbing for the toes. Inhale, left arm up and over. Relax through the jaw. Find space with your breath. Inhale back up. And back into that wide V. If you need to reach for your block and have it in the center. So both toes to the sky. Make sure your pelvic bone is tilted forward. If you need to sit on your blanket for a little extra push forward, do so. Take a big breath in. Lift through the heart. Exhale, keep that chest broad as you come down. The block can be for your hands, your forehead, however deep you are in this pose. And closing your eyes and focusing again on the breath. On the softening effect it has. On the way that it creates patience. Inhale, coming back up. Bringing your block. Bring your legs in, facing the center of your mat, the front of your mat again. With your legs bent at the front. You're leaning your belly towards the legs. You're going to tuck your right foot under the left. Left comes over. Trying to stack your knees as much as possible, but if that looks like this, or if you prefer to sit in cross-legged, do that. Right elbow on the outside of the left leg, palms press in towards the heart. Twisting and breathing. Stay with the quality of your breath and the softness of your jaw. releasing the palms slowly towards the front. Switching sides, left comes under, lay the leg down, right comes over. Once you're set, both sit bones are grounded. Left elbow on the outside of the right leg. Press palms in towards the heart. Big breaths. Slowly make your way back to the center, unwinding all the way into your tabletop position. From tabletop, we're coming into Pigeon Pose. So right knee comes towards the right wrist. Bring the shin up, flex your right foot, and then slide your left leg back to whichever depth is comfortable. Do not let your right hip sink towards the ground. If it's sinking, put a block there. You want to keep it lifted. So once you're comfortable, we're coming back up for our spider fingers, off the edges of the mat, rolling up and down 3 times. When you're ready, inhale, lift. Exhale, flow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. One more time, inhale, lift the heart. And this time you can exhale, come down to your elbows. Finding softness through the back of your neck, through your collarbone. The mind is racing. Focus on one thing, whether it's your breath or the word patience. See if you can make that word patience tangible, where you can feel it moving through your body. Two more breaths. Make your way back up to your hands. Tuck your back left toes under. Inch yourself forward until you can slide your leg back and into tabletop. Now take a moment in tabletop to just plant your right toes and stretch out the back of your right leg. Very gently, be aware of your muscles. Maybe move your hips from side to side. A little bit of movement, circulation. All right, other side. Drag the left knee up towards the wrist. Lay the shin down in front of you. Flex the left foot and slide the right leg back to whichever depth feels good. Don't let your left hip sink towards the ground. Keep it lifted. Take a few breaths. Coming up to our fingers. Let's roll. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Make your way to your elbows. Softening the muscles through the face, through the shoulders and collarbone and chest. Breathe into your belly. That your breath is your greatest tool for release. Slowly make your way back up to your hands. Bring your left hand out beside you, and as you lift, Let your left hip sink, sitting onto it. Bring the right leg around. Perfect. We're coming onto our back body. Make sure that your blanket and your bolster are within reach. So rolling back. Hugging your knees in right away. Rocking. Just massage that spine a little bit. And then stretch yourself out. The legs come down below you. Fold the shoulder blades underneath. Lots of space in the chest to breathe. And then bring your right knee up and your right hand out to T position beside you. Your left hand is going to grab on the outside of your right leg and then pulling it over the body towards the left to whichever depth again. So you can keep it quite lifted here if you have any lower back issues. And just feel that stretch through the IT band. Relax the jaw, choose a direction for your neck, and simply breathe here, letting things slow and soften. Coming back to that patience. Roll back to the center. Take a moment. Maybe hug your knees in to recenter the spine. Stretch the right leg straight down. Left knee comes up. Left arm comes out. Right hand on the outside of the left leg. Pulling it over, shifting so that your shoulder blades stay grounded. And choosing a direction for your neck. Still using our Ujjayi breath. And slowly come back to the center. Hugging both knees in, and we're coming to happy baby. So bottoms of the feet come up towards the sky, keeping your knees in, and pull your shoulder blades back down towards the ground. Staying here, and you can either rock, or you can stay static in stillness. Keep that action of your shoulder blades coming towards the ground. Bottoms of the feet come together. Release the left foot. Bring the right foot over top of the left knee. So you're keeping your left foot lifted. Your right foot is crossed. And then bring your right hand through your leg and interlace with your left fingers behind the back of the left knee. Thread the needle. You can point and flex your feet a couple times. Your eyes, taking that energy inward. Slowly release down. Uncrossing that side, left ankle crosses over top of the right. Lift the right foot, thread your left hand through your leg, interlace fingers behind the back of the right knee. Take a few deep breaths, pointing and flexing your toes. Slowly release back down. So staying down, we're preparing yourself for Shavasana, which is going to double as Yoga Nidra today. So to set up for Yoga Nidra, put your bolster, under the back of your knees. And then bring your blanket on top of you. We're going to be here for about 20 minutes to half an hour. So make sure that you're warm, that you won't be disturbed for 20 minutes. And then enjoy. So you're laying back onto your back body. You're covered in your blanket. Make sure your feet are warm. Lift the chest, roll the shoulder blades underneath. Let your feet fall away from one another naturally. And with your hands at your side. Let's take 3 deep releasing breaths to begin. After your 3 releasing breaths, let your body settle into the ground below you. Closing your eyes, and try and stay as still as possible. Yoga Nidra is yogic sleep, and the practice is to remain awake and aware of my voice. Visualize the 4 walls of the room, the ceiling and the floor, and your body lying there. Feel into your body from the inside. Feel the clothes touching your skin. Have a sense of space around you. Feel the support of the ground, the gravity from above giving your weight to the floor. You are being held. Make any final adjustments so you are completely at ease. Start to move your awareness around your body like a spark from a flame. The eyes, lips, jaw relaxed. Throat, chest, belly, legs at ease. Feel your whole body start to relax. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, just being here. Don't worry if you drift in and out of consciousness. It's perfectly natural. When you drift away, come back to the sound of my voice. Now, set your sankalpa, your intent. What does your heart need?
Maybe your heart needs happiness, or less stress, or forgiveness. Take a moment to think about this. For example, I have faith that everything will work out. Once you've chose your intention, state it 3 times to yourself. See it and picture it as having already happened. Start to listen for distant sounds, sounds radiating outward, listening from sound to sound, not labeling them or judging them. Listen to closer sounds, sounds within the room. No need to analyze, simply be a witness to them. You are the witness, still and calm, observing your body breathing. Take a moment to find your safe haven, a place that you can return to at any stage, a place where you feel secure, calm, and loved. Here in this place, there is nothing to solve or fix or run towards or away from. Just be. Now, observe the mind, the thoughts, and the images. Let them all happen and flow through you. Let go of the past thoughts of the day. They drift away along with your attention. Being aware of your body breathing. Begin to shape your breath. Feeling the breath in your belly, flowing smoothly with no pauses. Letting your breath flow effortlessly. Let your awareness sweep from the top of your head to your toes, a wave of relaxation. Now begin to count backwards on each exhale from 10. As you count, imagine that you are walking down a staircase. With each step, you get heavier and more relaxed. Exhale 10. Inhale 9. Exhale 9. Inhale 8. Exhale 8. Continuing on. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Now, let go of the counting. Bring your attention to your mouth, your lips, your tongue, roof of the mouth, bottom of the mouth. Feel your teeth as if they were floating in the gums. Bring awareness to the inside of your cheeks and the taste in your mouth. Feel your left and right temples and both of your ears. Take your attention down into your ear canals and feel them deepen. Bring consciousness to your earlobes and the skin around your ears. Your forehead softens and smoothens, as do the lines between your eyes. Become aware of the hair on your head. Now take your awareness to your nostrils, the right and left nostril, and the bridge of the nose. Sense aroma and movement of the air in the nasal passages. To your eyes now. Let your eyes deepen and soften in the sockets. The right eye and the left eye become heavy like pebbles. When you let go of sight, inner vision becomes brighter. Notice your right hand and bring awareness to your right hand thumb. First finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger. Back of the hand, palm of the hand, right wrist, elbow, your right shoulder, right side chest, right armpit, right side of the waist, right thigh, knee, ankle, top of the right foot, sole of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and little toe, right heel, back of the leg, right buttocks. Notice your left hand, relaxing your left thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, back of the left hand, palm of the hand, your left wrist, elbow, your left shoulder, left side chest, left armpit, left side of the waist, your left thigh, knee, ankle, top of the left foot, sole of the foot, your left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and little toe, left heel, back of the leg, and buttocks. Feel both of your legs rooted and grounded. Take your attention to the front of the body, the soft spot at the base of the throat, the chest, solar plexus, and belly. Feel your pelvis, the whole front of the body, light and spacious. Take your attention to the back of the body, the base of the neck, upper back, mid back, low back, sacrum, and tailbone. The entire back of the body at ease. feel your whole body lying there on the floor. Become a witness to your whole body as if you were looking at yourself from above. As you relax, effort, feel the breath rise and fall on its own accord. Come back to your sankalpa, back to your intent. Repeat it to yourself 3 times slowly. Slowly start to bring your mind back into this room. Back into this space. Start to deepen the breath. And then start to move through your fingers and toes.
And when you're ready to come out, wiggle your fingers and toes. Taking all the time in the world. Maybe take a deep stretch. Hugging your knees in towards your belly. And when you're ready, rolling onto your right side. Cradling your head in your hands, taking a few more breaths here. When you're ready, slowly make your way up to a cross-legged position. We're finishing today's practice off with just a short meditation. So sit up onto your block. Maybe you're still covered in your blanket. Sitting up tall through the spine. Letting your hands rest at your knees. Eyes are closed. So we're closing with the Tonglen meditation of giving and receiving. This meditation is to absorb the pain and suffering of the people or situations in your life, and then to send them good wishes of healing and energy. This meditation helps us move away from avoiding difficulties towards releasing them. Through Tonglen, we learn compassion and empathy, generosity of spirit, and how to send love energy out into the world. So sit quietly for a moment, closing the eyes. Cultivate the patience again. Be open and still. few breaths in and out. Now bring to your mind a person who is not at ease. Maybe you know them. Perhaps it is someone you've passed on the streets, or it could be someone that you don't know personally and have never met. So with your next inhale, breathe in and visualize that you are drawing out their negative energy, alleviating their pain or hardships. Pause, letting that energy transmute. And as you exhale, imagine you are sending warmth, love, and ease to your recipient. Inhale, draw out the negative energy. Pause, and exhale, warmth, love, and ease. Again, inhaling. Pause. Exhale. Continue doing this for just a few more moments. When you feel that their energy is clear, they're full of warmth and love, their mind and their heart is at ease. Bring your hands to the Anjali Mudra at your heart center. Faith. You don't need much. A little bit of faith goes a very long way. Thank you so much, and Merry Christmas. Namaste.